Like Katy Perry, right? You know, he's kind of hot, then he's cold, and then he's hot again. Always keeps you guessing in terms of what Valve are going to be doing with him. He was unscathed this patch, though. No, there was no Bebop changes, wasn't there? Did he? You've just populated it all at once. Nice. That was way easier. Keeping things rolling here with Deadlock Core. Tournament number 4. The first one to rhyme. Oh, we'll probably do it as 64. Yeah, Deadlock Core 64. Well, I mean, the good thing is if you can count to 50, you'd at least have the life expectancy of the Shiv here. Patron Pulverizers are kind of pummeling early, though. Yeah, I'll give them that. You can see they're taking some nice fights. Certainly confident in terms of putting the pressure on. And it looked like they were actually potentially in a position there where you could have not only netted themselves the one free opening pick, but potentially 3 of them with how much damage they were getting out. But hey, worst case, if you don't actually take the raw kill itself, you can take the souls you're going to get off the back of the free farm. And that's what works out for the Yamato there versus the Infernus. Couple hundred souls ahead. And Geo consistently just dumping this damage onto the Abrams. Mirage is here to assist at least. And you got Banner Boy trying to heal you back up. But the kinetic carbine slaying you down. And for TJ, it's just always uncomfortable. You're just constantly being left black and blue, forced to wait for a little bit of regen before you can do anything too crazy. Jungle Cam's coming on up as well. And potentially an opportunity for them to once again stab in the dark. There's another pickup as well. That's going to be Wraith going down in the meantime. Certainly some uncomfortable encounters. I'll give you that. Potential for a bit of shenanigans here, though. Rotate over. It's the drop-down Geo play from the top rope. But for Kelvin, the assist goes amiss. I mean, not really much room to catch him. They're already so far back that they do just posture off. And this causes a bit of an opportunity on the other side now for the rotate. as PayPal. He's on the move, looking to check out versus the Paradox. Missed, though, with the knock-up. Ooh, that Tornado did not have the right warpath on that one. Ooh. Yeah. Still rough, though, overall. I mean, even with the follow-up for PayPal, that's going to be another shutdown. And the knock-on effect just keeps on continuing, really. It feels like the kill feed effectively at this point is just always the Pulverizers. And McGinnis clearly doesn't like the outcome of that one. Oh. Yeah, good moves. Good mechanics, all in all. And it pays off. PayPal ooh, might not be getting what he wants on this one. Could be an incorrect order. Looks for the wrap round the back. Trying to stay alive, but barely. Quick reposition, at least. Might actually get out with it as well. Been able to find the stamina for the quick jump up. Using the punch for the reset. They couldn't track him. And he slipped away. Just 100 HP, but you're still alive. And that's the big picture. That was nice. Heads up play as well. Great use with the swap into the wall. Rest of the squad's wrapped over and started to add more problems to this one. And now you're not only losing players, but you're losing pawns as well. Pieces being claimed. Again, Guardians being taken out in the lane. Only one of them alive and kicking at this point, all the way around over towards purple. And that could be taken next. Grouping up from the rest of the squad. Free farm whilst you've got time to. And it really is put into perspective when you look at the difference on the kills there. Man, I think that's the one elimination to the 12 that have been racked up so far by the Pulverizers. Stark contrast. Just live near a main road now. Yeah, I've been main roaded. It was small children 24/7 outside my old place. Now it's cars. But to be fair, at least cars don't scream. So I'll take that. That's pretty substantial, actually. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can definitely see the usability. Like, the use case has been there over some of the games we've seen tonight. It's very interesting. Fun, though. A bit of a different element of Yamato that we've not seen for a little while. Spicing it up again. God, those absolutely chunk, don't they? Comes around the corner with a tennis ball, whips it at the face of Mirage, and PayPal's gone. Oh dear. Relatively strong here as we see Warden getting spanked on the runaway. Trying his best. Ooh, Duke could be good. Tucks into the corner. They do clear it. Somehow still going full BGs and staying alive. Even with everyone else so low, the room to convert back on this could be sickening. Lifesteal's good, at least to give you some sustain, but it's not enough to stay alive in lane. So 2 resets there, 20 seconds back on Wraith and Mirage for the respawns. And further does this meat grinder keep on turning for the Pulverizers. Been turning the map into an abattoir for themselves, effectively, Blank. They are just head and shoulders above the rest, with not only the kills, but ability points as well. You're living it lavishly right now, looking for an earn as well on this one. Basically full house wipe against the rest of the team. Oh dear. Is having a bit of fun with it. Scouting mission doesn't work too well for Scout, and finally, at least, there is a little bit of a right hook that will connect for MGC. And this is them seizing their initiative as well. First opportunity you've had to actually get a couple of kills on the board, take that push to get rejuve, see if not only this gives them some momentum to clear out the lanes and fight in terms of the objective control, but also have that added edge of those respawns in the back pocket. For Pulverizers, you can just play it smart, play it low, effectively just continue to farm, post up for the defense, and not worry too much.
Yeah, I genuinely think so. I think the Patron Pulverizers game has just got on so well for them. Accuracy from MGC is just going to have to back this one off. 75k to 99, 25k soul lead at this stage of the game, but 15 minutes is fairly sizable, especially the fact they're able to get that earning as well is kind of mega for the guys over on Patron Pulverizers. Genuinely, it is just a case of the composition that Patron Pulverizers pick up is just a lot better than MGC's. I don't really think that you can compete with this. That and the fact that, you know, Kelvin Paradox lane, I genuinely think that's just unfortunate to play into, especially as a Mirage Abrams. It's hard to get too much of anything done. Yagu just going off crazy once again, and TJ just cannot play this front line.
And even with that rejuve, if they all fall so damn quickly, it might not even matter. 3 of the 6 already turned and burned. Abrams back alive with Mirage as well on the first wave. So the cavalry's arriving, staggered spawns, but only about 3 seconds between them on the other side of things. So it's not the end of the world for Pulverizers, as long as they can hold out and burn their way through this. Lane's finally being pushed as well. Again, here's the terrifying prospect. Even with Rejuve, even with everything that's been going their way, a couple fights here and there, still not a single piece of the objective game has been taken by MGC. And again, they're starting to suffer casualties as well. That's McGinnis down and out, first man to fall, potentially more pressure being added.
Yeah, you know you got problems as soon as you're seeing like a rapid recharge Kelvin at this point of the game as well. The fact that this man can just drop frost grenades up on high, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Cannot escape the Warden anymore. He is just a fast boy. So yeah, difficult to get away from Warden, especially with Binding Word, having a little bit extra reach too. So can just chase you down. Those frost grenades are just chunking. They're chunking. He's mixing rocks into the ice here. It's just cruel. It's cruel.
God, big old lead on this one. And just looking to finish it, really, when they get an opportunity. Dive on the lane. Paradox putting the pressure back on. And it's been good use of the Yamato overall. In some really nice play. Oh, Geo just does not die. Even when you get a nice nuke of damage off onto him, he's just always so resilient, stays alive, good self-sustain, straight back into it. Problems arising here, though. That's free for the price of absolutely none. Everyone's still alive on the Pulverizer side, and they are just going off. Mop and bucket maneuvers towards the base, down to just Infernus and Abrams. That's all that's left, and this is looking like it could be curtains.
Yeah, it's hard to ignore the Frosty Boy as well, considering that he's doing so much damage to those frost grenades. Ice Beam's becoming a real problem, and the fact that those frost grenades are keeping the rest of his team nice and topped up on the back of also doing a ton of damage. Yeah, it's tough. Sapphire Patron looking to fall here, and with the staggered respawns, you're right. It's not looking great for MGC. One more consistent push could be the trick. Man, he is fast. He's blazing fast. He's gone.
Straight out of there. Light speed on the reposition.
He's active itemed out of his mind at the moment.
Oh yeah, dude. He's living it. This is the dream. This is what the peak human form looks like.
It is the Warden dream. Getting all your slots filled before 18 minutes. It's awesome. Especially the fact that he's picked up Vampiric Burst, Heroic Aura. Yeah. It's a niche build. It's a cool build. I like it. He is too fast.
Unbelievably so.
This is
trivial with the Amram.
Yeah, but that's without the loss bonus either.
Yeah.
Which is the funniest thing to me. It's like gliding. That's gliding.
Yeah, he's like surfing into the urn drop at this point. Ready to fight for it as well. Throws the urn down. Oh, mate. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is basically what they were waiting for, right? You'd effectively won the game off the previous push, but they were smarter than that, had a little bit more faith in playing slightly slow, reset, wait for an next mistake, and then engage off the back of it. This is the tripwire. Everyone falls into it. You've gone into the nest, and you're not coming out alive. One by one, they all go down, and that should be it.
Oh no, even our observer's pretty sad about how this one's gone down. But yeah, that is the GG being called as the Sapphire Patron in its weakened state should get obliterated in a 19-minute game, one of our fastest that we've seen so far here, Jackie. But yeah, what a way to finish it. Yeah, really, really smart gameplay overall from